Hello everyone, my name is Attila and welcome back to my Frankish campaign. So, this is the part where we basically just make the final preparations before we attack the Saxons and the Angles. And yeah, it would also be nice to take out these guys.
Ready for battle.
Maybe I'll do that immediately. Get them in there, get these guys there, and dragging in the garrison will give me a guaranteed victory. So that's quite nice.
I want hourly patrols.
There we go. So yeah, well, we had the Saxon army here. Pretty visible to us, but then they disappeared. Oh well. We also had an Angle army. Pretty visible to us, but then they too disappeared. Yeah. That's really my major concern about attacking. Is that, well, I know the Angles has one full army, I know the Saxons has one close to being full army, but I don't really know what they have elsewhere. How strong is their home region? This appears to be undefended, so that's really what I got to go on. But what do the Angles have? Do they actually have anything? Or is that one army it? And yes, I don't have vision on that. I guess I could send down the fleet for a little scouting expedition. Oh yeah, look at that. Highly increased range. Impressive. Yeah. That's why I really think about it. And there we have it. A very strong Angle army, which means I have to increase the garrison here, which means that I have to pay quite a lot even to keep these guys active. Well, I guess I need some defense. So yeah, I really need to take these two settlements out as quickly as possible, and then move on, basically. And that's not going to be easy. I think. It might be easy, I might be completely wrong. It might be a hell of a lot easier than I fear. But yeah, I still do fear. There we do have these guys, which I would also like to have these stay here, just because of, well, the public order, you can see, is quite a pain right now. So I think I'll let these guys stay for like, I don't know, 2 turns? Or maybe, actually, this seems like a better idea. Let's switch these two guys around. And yes, I know you have already moved this turn, but you can make a few sacrifices, can't you? Not like I'm at war right now. Well, it's not like I'm at war with anyone I actually fear right now. But that's a governor? Yeah, sure, go for that. Spread it out a bit. Yeah, I still haven't had anyone getting to legendary. Getting that trait. Not even in my Jutish campaign, where I'm on like turn 145. Well, on this one, I'm on more like 125. Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll get there. Hopefully before my characters start dying. That'll be pretty nice. Okay, we are getting more control again. But at the same time, we keep having guys questioning my authority, which I'm not a fan of. Oh yeah, and go for that. Or maybe for this. Go for that. But yeah, you can see... Let's see, what guy was it? Oh, apparently it succeeded. He told me that it didn't succeed, but apparently it did. I think it was one of these guys. I can't remember exactly who it was. But one of them had very, very low loyalty. And it said that it didn't work, but apparently it did. Well, thank you. Okay, so apparently I don't have to worry about that, which is quite nice. Anyway, so this army is ready to do whatever they do, or counter whatever they do, to be more precise. Well, let's get this navy back then. It might be useful later on. We also need to make sure that this doesn't rebel. Because, well, if these rebel, apparently that causes a civil war. And yeah, not really anything you really want to have. That's how I figured out. Because everyone starts questioning your damn loyalty. Well, not your loyalty. They more start to question their own loyalty. And that's equally as painful. But yeah, I need more farmland to get food so I can build better buildings. This is the same region though. So the public order will carry over. So let's get it to at least neutral before we do anything. This is probably the turn where the Saxons get like 4 armies suddenly spawning here, and making it impossible for me to attack. Unlikely. Oh yeah, and you have our spy again. Did you get wounded, or did I just not notice you?
Perhaps in your wisdom,
No.
you might find.
I worked so hard on getting a peace agreement with them. It's not like I'm gonna break that. But that might have broken my alliance with Illyria. No, it didn't. Well, I haven't seen it be done, but I have heard rumors that that can happen. If you like decline the offer to join an alliance by your ally. Well, apparently that wasn't the case. Anyway, oh, look at the income. Yeah, we need to attack now. And the food has bettered itself a little. I am building this, and yes, it's autumn. And that's the season where we get quite a lot of food. For some reason. Well, I know why. If you take a look right, where is it? It's somewhere. Oh yeah, I need to click on the province. There we go. And that's that. Well, the Angles betrayed me. The Saxons haven't really betrayed me, but well, I want to take the stronghold first. Okay, now I don't have military alliance anymore. Well, fair enough. But let's get these guys involved. And I decided to attack with these guys because they have an onager. And that means we can auto-resolve. And I'm gonna occupy it, and I'm gonna take these guys and get them on the path to them immediately. So yeah, the Saxon army is still here somewhere, but I really don't know where. So it's these guys, and these guys that are keeping the forts in the area where I last saw them, and hopefully they will be able to intercept them. I really hope this army will be able to do so. But yeah, I really don't know where they are. Well, actually, I could cheat. Well, not cheat, but I find it a bit cheatsy. Oh, there we go. Oh, they actually have regions down here. Really? Huh. Did not expect that. Although I guess I could take this army and attack them. Oh yeah, now I can see that. Oh, they have a new capital. I don't really want territory this far down, though. So I would... It's not like it's gonna work or anything, but I would like to have a peace agreement immediately.
You have the ear of my people.
No. The shock of losing their capital apparently wasn't strong enough. Oh well. I guess I need to work on getting this garrison strong enough to hold off a counterattack. So, yeah. I think it's decent enough for now. I definitely hope it is. Maybe it's a better idea to actually upgrade the city. Which will of course take food, so there's that. Holy, yeah, my food went down. So, Oh, maybe it's fixed after I do all of this. And it has actually upgraded everything it can. Or expanded as much as it can, I should say. So, fur trader, thank you. Chieftain sold, good enough. Pasta maker, goat barn, that's the correct building, thank you. And that's, yeah, that's a very nice one. But then you have this one, which is gonna take 140 food away from me. And then we run into some issues. I may have to demote that. But yeah, that really depends on what the food situation will be in the next turn. If it is absolutely horrendous, then I need to demolish it. Not demolish it, but like demote it. I guess I'm kind of demolishing it, because I'm demolishing that specific tier. Anyway, as you can see, we are quite unstable right now. But unfortunately that will keep going for one more turn. And there's not too much I can do about that. Yeah, conquest of buildings, holy moly. This one, for example, that's quite a terrible one. Okay, let's demolish it. Let's get that into more farmland. That's also gonna give me public order issues. But yeah, let's get that away from us. No problem. No problem. And then this one. But that gives me food. Ah. All the dilemmas. Why have you damned me with all these dilemmas? Yeah. I keep finding that I do have kind of the same dilemmas in my Dutage campaign. It's pretty similar in some aspects. Anyway, you're a general, so yeah, I've gotten basically what I wanted to get. Like, this is important, this is okay, and that's okay. And in some circumstances, this is very okay. So now it's time to just fill it in, so you may be able to get the general trait down the line. Okay, another governor. Where do I want you? Right here in Noricum, or in Scandinavia. Skansa. Let's actually get you in Maxima Secunarum. Narum. Yeah. Okay. And what do we get there? I think we increase our influence right there. And maybe cash out on it later down the line. So yeah, now we can end the turn. And it will be interesting to see, well, first of all, what my upkeep will be, and secondly, what my food situation will be. Also, it will be interesting to see what the Angles do about this. Do they just go for an immediate counterattack, or will they sit back and wait for a little bit? I definitely cross my fingers for the second option, but you never know. Or I guess I could also cross my fingers and hope for the first option, if they do decide to attack a target that they really can't take. But yeah, we'll have to see about that. Illegitimate birth. Mission issued, call to arms, so you want me to build another army? Raise a fleet, okay. Well, I can see the appeal of that, but I think this will have to be enough. Anyway, minus 49, and we are about to give them another morale shock. Sorry about that. But there we go. And I have united my land. So yeah, up until now I have had quite a few patches of land. And I still have like a few patches of land still remaining. For example, this one, completely separated by any other territory. Well, briefly it was united, I guess, but you know what I mean. And then we have this, which was separated from everything else. We have this, which was separated from everything else. And yeah, that's about it. And I guess you could say that this is separated, but not really, it's neighboring provinces. So now, finally, this has been reunited. Or not reunited, but united. And this is still sitting very, very exposed, I would say. But it actually has a garrison, so it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, let's send my guy down here and use him as a spy. And see if the Saxons actually decide to attack. And yeah, maybe in a few turns we send our fleet down again and spy on them. And see what they do. And see if these guys can actually go on the offensive. Or if they are needed to defend something. For example. Yeah. And look at the upkeep. Nice. But yeah, we need to repair stuff here. And let's take a look at this. So Chiefs and Souls, we don't need another one of those, so I'm just gonna demolish that. Also, I'm gonna keep demolishing this. Fields. Not the thing I would go for. Yeah, I would go more for this. But, yeah, I would... Well, first you need to repair that and then flip it over. Or do you need to do that? Well, I guess I can flip it over to an equally damaged building. But I think we repair it and then we flip it over. That is good. That's fine. Let's just stick with that. Yeah. And yeah, we might have to go for a holy forest or sacred forest or whatever they do call it. Of course, if I do have the food I need for that. Which you really don't know because, well, I liked it when the food situation was a bit more... Well, the numbers were smaller, so it was a bit easier to keep track of. Oh well. I'm gonna take that just to open up for the alleys. For the alleyways. So minus 25, and 20 of that is conquest, some is instability, devastation, character taxes, immigrants, difficulty level. Yeah, quite a bit happening there. But anyway, let's see what the Angles do about this. If they indeed do have an answer. I really hope they don't, and I really hope that the Saxons don't either. But yeah, if they're gonna sit back... Oh, there we go. That's a Saxon agent down in the right-hand corner there. And they kill my agent, of course. Or maybe wounded him. I guess we'll have to see. Well, he's not gonna spy anymore. And that Saxon agent is probably gonna just stick around and sabotaging Lugdunum. Just for friggin' ever. Yeah. But yeah. Also, I'm thinking about waiting until spring arrives, and there we go. There we go. He was murdered in cold blood. Rebellion imminent. Romania. Oh yeah, I kind of left that region, didn't I? Well, I also need to keep control in this region. Oh well.
Call this a garrison?
Oh, apparently we can't do anything to stop a rebellion here. Maybe increase the size of the garrison, actually. Anyway, before we deal with the agent issue, or try to raise new agents, let's take a look at this guy here. Turncoat. A fugitive has arrived, claiming to be an agent of a rival power. He has requested asylum, but his former employees are demanding his return. He has offered us valuable state secrets should we protect him. Rival power. Yes. You don't become the leader of the world without making a few enemies. I'll break down this thing a little. I don't really want to do that. For the bonuses it gives me. And, yeah. I'm kind of breaking out that one though. Okay, so food situation is actually pretty good. It's not even autumn yet, so I'm gonna now flip that, as I said, to get even more food. And live happily ever after. Okay, that looks nice. So yeah, now I think we actually start going on the offensive again. So this isn't that a particular stable region. But the garrison is strong enough to hold on its own. Although, are there actually anything I can do about this? Well, unless I want to turn stuff around. Well, I guess I could do this. That should help out a bit. And it should help out with Germanic paganism, and hopefully I can cash out on that once it gets, let's say, at 70%. Something like that. But yeah, that'll consume food. I guess I just gotta stomach it. And yeah, here you have the opposite thing. Public order issues for more food. Yeah. I don't really like that balancing act. And that does by no means mean that I think it's a bad system, or that it shouldn't be in the game. It's just that I don't personally like it. I think it's really bothering, and it's kind of adds an additional element of well, management that you. Yeah, that might be seen as, well, certainly for me, as a little bit unnecessary. Oh well. Also, it's a bit complicated in certain aspects. Oh yeah, I'm not a governor, so ignore that. But yeah, it is certainly manageable, but it keeps making things a pain, and you really have to keep control over regions that you have already conquered, and it might even be your capital region. For example, in my Jewish campaign, I keep having troubles in Scandinavia because of buildings. Well, farmland that was supposed to give me quite a lot of food, which it did, thankfully. And to counter the public issues I had then, I had to build the I think highest tiered buildings, like settlement buildings, main settlement buildings you can get, to counter that with the public order. But then I used all my food, and there you see the problem. Anyway, duty calls. Okay then. Rebellion. Okay. And now we're in minus. Interesting. So, first things first, the rebellion. And of course it pops up in the other region. Why wouldn't it? And they're fleeing, and okay, they're actually still within my zone of control. That's quite nice of them. And they have been swiftly dealt with. And it's at minus again. Yeah. About that. And I have like military crackdown. We still have quite a few issues here. Is there actually any instability? No. Immigrant seems to be the highest problem. Anyway. So yeah, that was that. And then I had the guy die. Not too much I can do about that. That's a nice one though. Raid settlement. Where was that? Here. Oh, are you? Oh, well, that explains the loss of income and the loss of some of the food. Oh well. Oh, and thank you very much. Oh yeah, I freaking crossed. I tried to block that freaking strait, and then that nah, and then they attacked, and I actually got over it. Can I even reinforce here? I guess there's a beach here. So I guess if I do this, do I get like a reinforcing thingy? Apparently not. And this army, I don't really trust that army. And this army is out of reach.
Ready for battle.
What kind of mercenaries do I have available to me? Actually pretty decent ones. Yeah, I think I'll take this battle then. Hopefully they don't flee from me. Like cowards. So just make sure that these guys get in here. And yeah, let's see. Oh, I am getting reinforced. Thank you. I didn't see like the line you see when you actually get the information of which armies the specific unit is in reinforcement range of. Anyway, yeah, this is actually so far in my favor that I'm gonna auto-resolve it. That was pretty nice. And yes, immediately take him out. Oh, mercenary onager. Yeah, let's take that away as well. Mercenaries are freaking expensive. Anyway, can I go on the offensive? I think I can. Maybe. Let's see how strong these guys are. Oh, interesting. Yeah, now I get that message. That's a bit weird. Abdanians are done. They weren't the ones I killed, were they? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, that actually was the... Oh, they were a roaming faction. Okay then, well, I guess I have one less enemy to worry about. So that's very nice. Oh, of course I get reinforced here. Yeah, by these guys. Like I care about them. Actually, that might be a good opportunity to destroy a lot of these guys, seeing that they should be pretty weak in these circumstances. So, first issue to actually take out these guys. Oh, they have them. Yeah, those ships are very, very good. Yeah, I'm gonna retreat from that. And I may be able to take out this navy on its own, but not with the reinforcements like that. Well, at the same time, I could start besieging. Just gonna take a look at my chances. It's actually pretty decent. Just keep the encirclement going. And then there's a case about the mercenary ships. Well, let's keep them for a little while. Let's at least keep them until we see how much we have after that has been repaired. And yeah. Okay, this agent. Yeah, you are to be used down here. Also, I would like to get a champion again, which I got from here. But he cost a little too much, and I don't want to go into debt. That isn't a solid tactic in my opinion. Anyway, I'm guessing that the Angles will try to break out from the settlement, and I'll definitely meet them in an open battle, where they don't have the towers going for them, and they have smaller units coming from the ships. Well, not smaller than if they fought it in the settlement, but yeah, so they appear to have many units, and they do, but some of them are quite small. Oh, I'm going out my ship. They're doing something. I thought I heard some waves there. And I saw an agent moving. Reganel! Well, can't do anything about that until I get my own agent down there. So I guess I actually should send him in that direction first. Yeah, let's send him there. Anyway. Raid settlement. Oh, you raided it again? It was a success apparently, but not a critical success. Anyway, that guy. Gift of Speed. A local noble seeking favor. He gives us a rag of fine colts. Yep, colts to do with Aswewich. Yeah, let's stud them. I think that's what we did last time, and I seem to remember that that went over pretty well. Anyway, as I said, let's get this guy down here. Oh, the agent was wounded, or he turned invisible. One out of two, really. What if I, like, do this? And keep that blockade, and do that. Then I actually have a pretty decent auto-solve chance. Although I'm not gonna do that. But if I do this, then I should get an even better auto-solve chance. And this is where we attack. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna occupy that. I'm not gonna take the chance to subjugate them. That would be an unnecessary risk. Anyway, so I think we'll end on that note. We have quite a bit of food, that's quite nice. And we actually have a pretty solid income, even with a few mercenaries. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy this part. Next part, I don't know, we might have to deal with the remaining Saxons, although that'll be a pain in the backside. to actually do that. But I guess we took our time to go down and take out the goals earlier. Although that was in the Jutish campaign, I do believe. But yeah, we have done something similar. But yeah, it's a pain to actually do so. But it has to be done. Anyway, I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.